I mean, I never been tested this much for one fight in my whole life. It's crazy. Bro.
How many times did you test your opponent?
They say the same. That's what they say. They say the same. I don't know, but I've been tested 6 times. Last night he was sick.
Tell us about those tattoos.
I mean, it's my babies, Ray, Felice, and Raquel. I got Ali and Hagler and Bruce Lee and Ray Robinson and Joe Louis and Harry Armstrong and Jack Johnson.
What do you make of Haney vacating his 135 title?
He ready to come up to 40. I mean, I don't think he can't make 135 anymore. So, yeah, he is, looking at him, he is way bigger, bro, so he definitely can't make 135 anymore. He might struggle making 140. He got a lot of size on him, so he need to do that anyway. It's like he had to do that because he can't make 135 anymore, for sure.
What's your thoughts? He said after this fight, he's going to 147.
I'm not worried about what Haney's saying. It's whatever. He gonna have to. He not getting his belt, so he gonna have to do something else. I don't know what he gonna do. He gonna have to do something.
Any thoughts about Teofimo?
What you mean? Nope. I mean, I'm worried about Haney right now. I mean, maybe me and Tio could do it, down the line. But I saw he turned on a Ryan Garcia fight. One thing I should say is good that he turned on a Ryan Garcia fight because if they trying to pay him 1.5 million, that's bullshit. That's definitely bullshit. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm on his side for turning that fight down. Like me and Haney getting way more than that. So for him to fight Ryan and try to get 1.5, that is fucked up. So that's actually a good thing he turned that fight down.
Regis fighting in hostile territory, going into his hometown.
That's not his hometown. He's born there, but he's from Henderson, Nevada. And how many schools did Haney go to out there? No, probably none. So he's not from. I'm not worried about that. California. I lived here, so this is my home more than his. So I think, I'm not worried about that, bro. That's not his hometown. His daddy's from there, maybe his brother, but he's from Henderson, Nevada. So that's not his hometown. We can say that, but that's not his hometown.
But he made it out of there.
He didn't make y'all LA Bush, and he didn't make it out. His daddy made it out there. He didn't make shit out there.
He did a video, right?
Yeah.
He did a video where he talked about making it out of there.
Okay. Whatever. I guess so, bro. His daddy made it out there. He's from Henderson, Nevada. He grew up privileged, and there's nothing wrong with that. But don't act like you something you're not. That's all. Cool.
How's this preparation been like, man?
Super good. Super good. I've been in training camp for like 4 months, bro. I've been busting my ass. I've been sacrificing. I haven't seen my kids in a long time. So it's just like, everything like super good, bro. It's making me meaner. I'm actually getting to my wife right now. I'm starting to get moody and shit like that. So, I mean, it's just, it's a part of it. I'm losing weight. I'm getting moody. I haven't seen people and I'm sacrificing. So it's all going to be worked after next week. But
not feeling antsy the fact that this fight was scheduled to take place in October and now it's been pushed back?
I ain't care about that. It don't matter. I was ready in October and I was ready now. It don't matter. I was training since then and I've been training ever since, so it don't matter.
Do you plan to have your family at the fight?
Of course, my family will be there. Not all my kids, but 2 of my kids will be there. The baby probably will stay back. My mama, everybody, they all coming. All my partners and all that, they all coming. So I'm gonna have a lot of people at the fight. Yeah, for sure.
Regis, is the plan to be undisputed at 140 or one fight?
If I can, one fight at a time, bro. Undisputed kind of hard just because of politics. Everybody's spread out and they don't make fights like that. So for me, I want to keep my belt and keep defending and one fight at a time. That's it. Obviously, if it come up undisputed, if we can get another belt after this, then yeah. But right now, it's one fight at a time.
Over the last 24 hours, of course, Devin Haney vacated his 4 titles. Today, Tank said that he doesn't even want the WBA one to get elevated.
Yeah.
What do you make of that the fighters want to stay away from the email champion diagnosis?
I mean, really, bro, like, Tank, it's a good and a bad thing. Right now, I came in the sport to become a champion. I became a 2-time champion, but like, Tank is so big, he don't need a belt. It's really, like, they have to pay, you have to pay sanction fees and stuff like that, and it's like, if I don't need it, why would I do it? If I'm one of the biggest names, is between him and Canelo, the biggest name in the sport, so at the end of the day, like, why does he need it? It really doesn't make sense because he's just so big already right now, so, it's cool.
Once you reach at this stage of your career personally, the Tanks, the Shakurs, the Tios, all the guys who are known commodities, do the belts even matter?
For me, it does. I still want to be a champion. It's like, man, if you're not a champion, then what are you? I mean, if you're not the face, like Tank is one of the, he's not the face, but he's up there. Like the top 5 faces of boxing, he's up there. But for me, it does. I do want to, I want to be a champion. I don't want to just be known as a fighter. Even my daughter, like, oh, this is how she introduced me. Like my daddy, he's a world champion. Not just a professional boxer. Anybody can be a professional boxer, but to become a world champion, it's a difference. So for me, I want to be a world champion. That's why I do it.
Is you and Ryan a big fight?
I think so. Yeah, for sure. They're not gonna offer me 1.5 though. That's for sure. If they offer me 1.5, I'm gonna tell them, kiss my ass, I'm gonna kick them
Do
in
you,
the ass.
do you think there's legitimate 1.5? It seems a little too hard to believe.
I think so because I think T.O. It seems like maybe he don't have the right team behind him. If you even offer me that for that, like that's like a slap in the face. Just slap me in my fucking face right now. You know what I'm saying? So maybe he doesn't have the right team. I don't know who his manager is. T.O., you watch this, bro? Let me manage you, bro. I can manage you, bro. Cause listen, I got the biggest fight of my life right now, and guess who did it? Myself. I did this shit myself. I don't need no manager to tell me how to do this shit, bro. I do all this shit myself. You know what I'm saying? I got the biggest fight of my life. So yeah, I don't know who talking for him, but that's 1.5 for Ryan is Super Bowl.
How much are you offering Tio for your
How
fight?
much is that fight?
With him and Ryan?
No, you and
Both.
yeah.
Wait, for me and Ryan or me or T.O. and me or T.O.
Yeah,
and Ryan?
let's talk numbers.
Let's
T-
talk
I
about
think T and Ryan, bro, he at least 5. At least
For
Ryan.
both?
Yeah, for sure. Ryan made 30 against Tank. 30. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
come on, bro. Like that fight between them two should at least be. They should at least could probably split like 10 to 15. You know what I'm saying? I think that So that's a big fight in boxing, whatever. That's a real big fight. So he knows that. Like shit. This motherfucker got 30 million to fight Tank. Like I'm just as, I'm not gonna say he's just as big, but he's a big name and he's real good. So shit, you can't offer me 1.5. Where's the rest of the money going? To who? Because they gonna make a shitload of money. They know that on that fight they gonna make a shitload of money. So I would think that I'm not the businessman behind it, but I would think that he should definitely get more than 1.5 for sure, way more than 1.5.
What about with you?
Me and Tio, me and Ryan.
Both.
What's
I'm
the
not
pot?
gonna after this.
After this, your
yes, I'm saying
price
after
is
this.
gonna go up.
After this price go way up. So yeah. After
Yesterday's
this,
price is not today's price.
oh, it's not gonna be today's price. I'll let you know after this.
Yeah.
I'll let you after this. I'll let you know after this and stuff like that.
Eddie Hearney sat some more zeros behind that.
Yeah, basically after this, it's gonna be a big difference. Yeah. So right now it's different, but after this, it's a big difference. But even right now, if I fight Ryan, you're not gonna offer me 1.5.
Who would win between them two though?
Ryan and Tio.
Tio?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say Tio. I would
Wait,
think so.
is it a style thing? Is it
I think style-wise, man, I just think Ryan. I mean, he got dropped by Tank. He got dropped by what's his name, Luke Campbell and stuff like that. I just think Tio maybe too explosive for him. If he got dropped by Tank and stuff like that, he got dropped by I think Tio I think he will be too explosive. But at the same time, you never know. Until they fight, you just never know.
He said recently he went in with a rib injury into the Tank fight.
Who, Ryan?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I take the fight then. It's like, bro, you can't make excuses after the fight. Like they said about the what he said about the weight and all that type of stuff. Yeah, but you agreed to that and on All Access, whatever it was on, you said it wasn't affecting you. But then you can't come after the fight, after the fact, and say, oh, this is affecting me. You can't do that. You said it doesn't affect me. I'm good. The weight doesn't affect me. Nothing like that. So don't make excuses after the fight. You got knocked out and that's it. So I think that. Obviously, I do think that he will do better. If he goes to 140 and fights Tank, I think that he does do better. But at the same time, you don't deserve that fight. You do have to build yourself up. He have to go through me. He have to go through somebody else to be able to get that fight again. But because you got stopped, so you can't start making excuses now. It don't go like that.
What do you make of Tank fighting someone like Mario Barrios at 140, but not willing to take on other people at 140?
Picking and choosing, I guess. That's all. Picking and choosing. He felt like Mario Barrios was gonna be an easier fight, and he felt like Ryan was probably gonna be more dangerous. That's why he was like, "Shit, you can't do it." It's the business side. Like he was the A side. So if you're the A side, you get to control more stuff, and that's what happened.
But for you, it's 140 or nothing.
140 nothing. That's it. I'm not going down. I can't go down to nothing like that. It's 140, and that's it. That's all for me. And if not, whatever, scratch the fight.
You got Ryan returning this weekend. You got him winning this weekend?
I don't know nothing about his opponent, to be honest. So I can't really say because I literally don't know anything about his opponent. So I don't know.
Looks like he has some power coming off 11 straight knockout wins.
Yeah.
So
We'll
probably get his chin tested.
Yeah, we'll see what he does and stuff like that. But I don't know. I never seen his opponent fight. Yeah, they say he has a lot of knockouts, but I just never seen him fight. So I really can't comment on the other side.
Any thoughts about the Charlo fight that took place this past weekend?
I think Maul looked good for, he was off for 2 years. He did fight, the smaller Benavidez, but he did. I think he did decent to say he was off for 2 years. He got the ring rust off, and now, it's time for him to, step up to bigger fights and stuff like that. Right? But I mean, congratulations, bro. I think he looked good, and he did his thing. He won. He got the victory over a tough opponent. So, you know, it's on to the next.
Do you keep in touch with the Charlos? I know you're both from the
I love
same.
them from a distance. Let's just say that. I love both of them from a distance. Me and them don't see eye to eye. Listen, if Maul and Mel clash, what you think, me? They brothers, right? They twin brothers. They look just alike. They twin brothers. So if they clash, what you think will happen with me and them? So yeah, I love them. I want to see him win, bro. I went for him. With Mel for Canelo, I definitely went for him. I was putting on Twitter, Mel about to win. I wanted him to win so bad, bro. He would have definitely shocked the boxing world. And Maul, man, I still love him, but like I said, I love him from a distance, and that's how it's gonna be.
With definitely different demeanor.
Yep.
The way he was talking throughout the camp, the way he was talking after the fight, it seems like he's a different person from the perspective, approach, all that stuff. You know, he also missed weight. Where do you think he's at his life right now?
I mean, I think he knows he has, like, you know, the mental health stuff going on. You know, he was, you know, him and his wife was split up for a long time, and, you know, they was going through that, and that's when I was talking to him and stuff, when he was going through that type of stuff. But now they back, and I think he is in a better place right now. I think mentally he's in a better space, as far as family-wise, and that's something he definitely needed. You know, he's one thing about Maul. Maul is a super family man. He got 5 kids, and he loved to be around his family. He loved to be around his wife and stuff like that. So I think that, you know, I know that he needed it. You know, like me and he was talking a long time ago, like, man, go back to your wife. I told him, go back to your wife. You know, he had a lot of people around him, and everybody was giving different opinions and stuff like that. Everybody was saying, man, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. And I was like, bro, I got a wife, I got kids, and I'm not about to be without my wife and kids either. You know what I'm saying? So he got 5 kids and a wife. I'm like, bro, go back to your wife, you gonna be happier. And I saw he was missing that, and he needed to do that. That's what he did. And it seemed like he is in a better mental space as far as, you know, family-wise. Now, boxing is a whole different thing, but I think right now he is in a better space.
Do you relate with some of the fighters like Ryan and Jamal who have said mental health? Do you experience that yourself too?
I never experienced it. Honestly, I never experienced that before. I guess we just different. I never had no mental health issues or nothing like that. I never had that. But at the same time, I never went through the type of stuff Maul went through, you know, with like going with your wife and divorce. I ain't never go through that stuff, so I can't really comment on that. But I never had that before, no.
You feel your experience that you had back during the hurricane, you feel that, I mean, you were younger, obviously. Do you feel that helped you mentally? Do you think that has prepared you? You know, you've gone through adversity, and here you are now.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think, I know that. Matter of fact, you know, it made me grow up early. I had to grow up really, really early. I was 16 when the hurricane hit, and, you know, I had to become a grown man at an early age. So I think, I know definitely that prepared me, you know, for everything I'm going through in life right now.
What are your thoughts on Canelo versus Benavidez if it was to happen?
Right now, I would still stick with Canelo, but I think maybe if Benavidez get one more fight against a good opponent like Andrade, one more, I think that I would probably have to lean more towards Benavidez. Canelo it's just, you can't go, for me, I just can't. I mean, I'm cool with David too, real cool with David, and start texting after the fight and all that stuff, but it's just like you can't go against Canelo. You know, just look at his resume. That's the thing. You just can't go against him, man. His resume is crazy. It's outstanding. You gotta look at the fighters he's fought before. So I would lean more towards towards Canelo, but David he's creeping. He's creeping. He's right there.
What does a win do for Regis Prograis over Devin Haney? Where does that catapult you?
It catapulted me to, you know, like, definitely, you know, pound for pound, top 5 pound for pound, you know, and that's why I feel like I deserve to be for a long time, you know. I really haven't been getting the recognition I deserve for a long time, but, you know, now is the opportunity. This is a perfect opportunity for me to show that. And that's why, like, in this camp, man, I sacrificed so much. This camp was just longer, it was harder, and just more focused and more exciting too at the same time. You know, I'm back to, like, having fun. You know, like, the last camp was like going through the motions. This fight is like go and have fun, you know, go out there and have fun, enjoy myself. That's why I do boxing. I box because I love it. I really enjoy boxing. Like, all this shit tatted on me. I really love, like, I watched all these fighters and I just love the sport.
What tendencies of Devin Haney that you plan to exploit?
That motherfucker just hit. He gonna hit, and all the things he gets hit, and if he gets hit by the same things he got hit by those little guys by me, it's not gonna be pretty.
You look in shape.
I'm definitely in shape, bro.
Were you extra motivated for this camp at all?
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. I was like, with this camp, bro, I was just Yeah, just like way more focused, you know, dedicated, more focused. Last camp it was like I was going through emotions. This camp is like, you know, I want this. This is a big fight. You know, this is my opportunity to show the world like what I can do, who I am, and just, you know, super ready for it.
Is it the trash talk or just knowing that Devin is a good fighter that motivated you?
Both. It's both. I mean, it's not even the trash talk, bro. Even if Devin didn't say nothing, I'm still gonna be motivated like I'm doing right now. You know, the trash talk is just, that's what it is. Just trash talk. Everybody can trash talk, but for me, I'm motivated because of the fight. You know, it's a big old fight.
Long time coming.
Huh?
Long time coming.
Long time coming, bro. Long time coming.
He vacated his belts, so I know he's gonna make the full stay at 140 now. What do you make of that? I know that's not your division, but do you make anything of it headed into?
No, man. I mean, I think he just couldn't make 135. You look at Devin. Devin is big, you know. So I know he couldn't make 135. He was struggling to make 135. He might struggle to make 140. You know, I don't know, but yeah, he definitely too big for 135. You know, so that's why he's coming up to 140. And yeah, that's why he vacated.
Yeah, I think he mentioned something about moving up to 147. His dad, I think, name dropped fighting possibly Keith Thurman after you, like all those plans they got.
Whatever, bro. Let him have all them plans. I'm not worried about what he's talking about his plans. I'm just worried about him. That's it. He can have all these plans all he wants. I'm worried about Devin Haney. That's it.
Yeah.